Hello, everyone. My name is Priscilla Kayku. I recently graduated with a BA in Environmental Studies from Skidmore College. This summer, I worked with the Delaware Valley Regional Planning Commission through the UNH Sustainability Fellowship Program. My project focused on thermal energy network suitability analysis and outreach in southeastern Pennsylvania. This work supports DVRPC's efforts to advance equitable building decarbonization at the regional level. Across the region, buildings are a major contributor to greenhouse gas emissions. According to DVRPC's 2019 greenhouse gas inventory, they account for about 60% of total emissions. At the same time, many households are struggling with high energy costs, especially those with older, inefficient heating systems and those in marginalized communities. That's where thermal energy networks come in. So thermal energy networks, or TENS, present a promising solution. TENS connect multiple buildings through shared infrastructure that provides heating, cooling, and hot water using thermal energy sources that are often underutilized. These include geothermal boreholes, heat from wastewater, ice rinks, and even brewery facilities. Compared to traditional systems, TENS can achieve up to 600% efficiency, which makes them both cost-effective and climate-friendly. To identify where TENS might work best, I conducted a GIS-based suitability analysis across the four counties, Bucks, Chester, Delaware, and Montgomery. The goal of this was to map out both areas of high demand, that is, where cheap clean heating is most needed in areas of higher supply potential, that is where thermal energy sources are located. The intersection of these factors points to zones where TENS could be feasible and most impactful. The suitability analysis used a weighted overlay analysis or method with multiple data layers. For the demand zones, I focused on energy burden, which is data that identifies communities paying a disproportionate share of income on utilities. Sorry, specifically on energy. And then I also looked at housing density, which is areas that have dense buildings or dense areas which can better support shared infrastructure. I also looked at the type of fuel that is used for heating and prioritized neighborhoods that are still reliant on fossil fuels. For the supply points, I mapped locations of wastewater treatment plants, ice rinks, and breweries. These facilities generate or reject heat that can be recovered and redistributed through a TEN system. The analysis revealed promising overlap zones in all four counties. That means that there are multiple areas where demand for clean thermal energy aligns with nearby supply sources. The key takeaway is that municipalities can use this kind of analysis to prioritize neighborhoods for feasibility studies and community engagement. I also developed several deliverables to support future outreach, and this included interactive maps, a methodology guide, a best practices memo, and slide decks that were tailored for municipal audiences. Up next, we would include expanding this work to other counties, supporting pilot projects and deepening collaboration with utilities, planners, and community organizations. I'm so grateful for this fellowship as it's allowed me to merge technical analysis with a public-facing outreach. I have gained so much experience working with real data, and I'm incredibly thankful to DVRPC and UNH Sustainability Fellowship Program for supporting this opportunity. Thank you.